What's up, guys? It's me, Fox. I'm back with a video. Today we're gonna be doing what if issei was the cause of the Holy Sword project. So, I'm sorry I'm kind of whispering right now, but right now most of my family members are asleep. So I gotta do this video real quick. So I might be speeding through the video. I apologize. But anyways, this is a very old video. This is actually a redo, so yeah. But anyways, let's start the video. Currently, we see a young man on the table. No, wait, no, sorry. A young boy on the table. Why say young man? But a young boy on the table. This young boy is tied down, and you can see these type of IVs and syringes in his body. He's currently asleep. You see these people wearing these type of lab coats, walking around the boy, studying him, until one of them said, "Sir, what is it?" He walked up. It seemed like it's ready. He nodded. He called out to everybody. Everybody. He was getting ready to do another one. Be on standby. They all nodded. Bring in the case. He brought in the case. The man walked to the case, opened it. He took out a shard of a piece of a blade. He walked up to the boy. The boy's eyes fluttered open. You can see the IVs in the bags are stopped pumping in their liquids into his body. He's looking around confused. Until he felt something on his hand. He looked down at it. He said, This is broken. Why is it broken?" Confused. In the childish-like voice, "I shall fix." He held both his hands to the piece of the sharp blade, and to everybody's amazement, his blood trickled out, but his blood was repairing the blade, keeping it regenerating, fixing it, until the blade was done. He said, "There you go. Now you're fixed. Don't break. You will not break." The boy went back unconscious, dropping the blade. The man walked up and picked up the blade, feeling this aura, this holy aura. But he could sense something else, this dark aura, but it's quickly disappearing. The man looked at the blade and nodded, saying, "This one is a success. Get this one ready." He nodded. We do a slight time skip for a couple of years. For these a couple of years went by. The boy was constantly used to repair these items, heal people, or do these many things. He was also experimented on daily. Pieces of his body removed, pieces of his fingers, limbs, organs removed. Seeing how this power of his works. Many other scientists try to chuck it up as a secret gear, but to recent examination, the boys do not possess a secret gear. They did a lot more tests, trying to figure out, is he a human? Is he an angel? Is he a devil? Or is he some type of weird hybrid? And those tests came out seeing that he is no fallen angel, no devil, no angel, no yokai, no any form of supernatural creature, but he's not even a human. They are confused, wondering what is this boy? What is this boy made of? What is he, or is he even something? So they kept on experimenting on the boy, trying to figure out the boy's abilities, his powers. What can he do and what can he not do? After this, the years when they were going by, they added in some more children. These children were candidates. Sorry for the burp. These children were candidates for a specific project. This project was for designated class Holy Sword Project, be known as the new forms of a knight. Each child was experimented on, tested with a sword, a holy sword. But each child that tried and tried to test it out, they died. Until one day, a specific child came in. This specific child had a secret gear. This secret gear was called Sword Birth. He was a young blonde-haired boy with, pretty sure he had, did he have, I'm pretty sure he had brown eyes. Yes, brown eyes. And slightly palish skin. You could tell he's a mixture of American and Japanese descent. Wait, no, not American. Andrew, wait. Basically, he is from his wherever descent. I kind of forgot. Fuck. But when the boys stayed, they prayed to their God to see this boy would be a success of the project. But he was also a failure. One day, the boy and the other children planned an escape. But on this day, be known as the Holy Sword Massacre. When the children were sneaking out, finna make a run for it. It was the middle of the night, but a lot of explosions are happening. Things blowing up. All the children was confused. Some scientists and some scientists that was soon to be leaving, the guard that was there, were all wondering what was going on. Until you hear a monstrous roar. This roar sounds so inhuman. This sounds like a mixture of a human, but it sounds so animalistic. Think of the roar as a mixture of let's go with creatures of the deep. It shit shivers down everybody their spines, feeling this monster's aura radiating. Kiva looked at everybody and told them all to run, and that's what they did. They all started running, making a break for it. You see, back to the centerpiece where all this happened. You see a man walking into a room, taking a chair and sitting down in front of a cage. He looked inside the cage saying, Project Zero, awaken. In the darkness, you see these yellowish but orangish eyes looking at you. These emotionless look. The man staring at the creature showed a slight shiver, but on his face he see no fear. The creature chuckled, saying, Hello, Dr. Francis. The creature sounded like his voice was stuttering a little bit, but also sounded very, very dry. The man looked at him saying, Yes. Hello, Project One. Now then, I came here to check on you, making sure that you're not going insane any further. The creature chuckled. Well, I think I'm already insane, but how long has it been? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, or 9. How many years has it been that you guys took me from my mother? Like I said, we have took you from your mother. Your mother willingly gave us to us. That's how I know you're lying. Well, dear old doctor, do I know how I know you're lying? How? How do you know I'm lying? Well, you're releasing this type of scent. I could tell you sense pretty easily. My eyes see a twitch, these flicker of emotion to advise your head, your body movement, the way you sit, the way you move, the way you even twitch your nose. I can tell that you're lying. Tell me, doctor. Tell me, why did you take me from my mother? Well, yes, I cannot lie to you. The part I said was true. Your mother did give you to us. But what? Your mother. We do not know where she is. She gone off the grid. She was once one of us. A scientist? No. A member of the church. But one day when she went on a mission, she came back, but she was pregnant with you. We do not know what happened to her. Some people assume she was raped. Some people assume that she went out to have some fun. And we mostly thought that because she was known as one of the strongest women there. But what? The murder. We recently found out where she's located. Where is she? She is currently in a barrage of a certain devil. Which one? The devil king, wife, privilege. But that's all I know for now. I want to see her. So, you cannot. I said, I want to see her. You cannot, and currently you need to demand your back. Seeing that patient 10 was at the gates or the bars, pressing his face against it, and you can see his rows of sharp teeth, his inhuman-like smile. You can see the insanity and the lack of emotions in his eyes. He looked at the doctor and said this, I am going to see her, and I want answers. I want answers. That's all I ever wanted. He stand up, showing how tall he is, showing how lengthy he is. Then he started emitting this aura, this sinister aura. I am sorry, dear old doctor, but decay, the bars start decaying, disappearing. He walked up the bars and looked at the doctor. He looked down on him and said this, dear old doctor, I will not be killing you. You have been very, very nice to me. So then, run. And he said that multiple times. The doctor got up and he started running. He ran and ran until he heard the roar. To hear the roar of a beast, no, a creature. He turned around and see this dark like aura mixed with this gray like aura emitting from the room. Then it started spreading, making everything turn black. He's running, booking it, leaving. We cut back to the children. The children is already running. They're running past scientists are trying to stop them. Until they hear a voice saying, Kiba, stop. Kiba turned around, seeing that it was a caretaker. One of the caretakers, a female, named Diane. The one that's nice to them. looking at Kiba, breathing heavy. She ran up to Kiba and told him what he's doing. Kiba said he do not want to stay here anymore, telling her that this place is bad. It killed two of his best friends. She looked at Kiba with a sad expression. She was thinking. She picked up Kiba and ran, telling her children to follow her. She would take him to the exit. And that's what she did. She took them all to the exit. She dropped Kiba down and told him to go. But she stopped him one more time. She took off her necklace and gave it to him. Gave him a hug and told him to be safe and take care of the others. He was shocked and he looked at her saying, "What about you?" She was about to say something until she heard a ruckus. She turned around, her eyes wide. She pushed Kiba and closed the door. Kiba ran to her, looked, seeing her blocking the door. She said, "Kiba, get out of here quick." Until you could hear a monstrous roar. She turns around and she let us scream. Kiba got fearful and he ran. So did the others. They were all running. You could hear explosions until you hear a roar in the sky. We see Kiba and the other children from the Holy Sword Project currently standing in the middle of the woods, breathing heavily. They ran up to at least 5 kilometers away. That's what they think. Some of the younger ones are pretty tired. One of the older ones looked at Kiba and said, "Kiba, where's she stayed behind? Defend us from whatever that thing was." They all had a sad expression. Some of the kids started crying a little bit, knowing what that means. Kiba looked at the necklace and he noticed it was a locket. He opened it, seeing her face and seeing a picture with all of them in it. They all noticed what he was looking at, and some of them looked and they had smiles on their faces too. They all thought about something, saying that they should rest here. They were pretty tired, pretty weak. Kiba nodded, and so did the others. They nodded and took a rest, sleeping. Next day morning, you see Kiba waking up, looking around at everybody. He stretched. He looked and he showed everybody to wake up, telling them that we gotta go. We can't stay here for that long. They all nodded. So they all got up and got ready to go again. When they were walking, they heard a snap of a branch. They all turned around, seeing nothing. But one of the kids that had sacred gear, they summoned up their sacred gear. The sacred gear was a bow. He held out the bow and he said, "Who goes there?" The other kids were confused, wondering why he's doing this. Kiba was about to tell him to stop and that we gotta go, but they seen the bush shaking, and what stepped out terrified each and every one of them. They see a tall, lengthy-looking creature having this really long hair covering his face, but they can see these sharp, inhuman teeth each have long, claw-like nails. The same jacket, but very sharp. He was wearing some type of shorts that was torn up. And what they seen at the back of him terrified me more. These weird type of limbs. He let out a chuckle, and you heard the word run. It was so quiet, but someone picked up and they all yelled out, run. All the other children ran the fastest that they can. The little children quickly picked up and were carried by the older ones. Keeper picked up two kids. One was a boy and one was a girl. He was running with top speed. The boy with the bow was firing arrows. These arrows were made out of this type of energy, this light-based energy. He was firing one at the other at the creature, but he realized those light arrows of his was bouncing off. The creature let out a chuckle. He ran and ran and ran. They stopped, breathing heavily. They all turned around, seeing that the creature was not there, gone. They breathed a sigh of relief. Until Kiba was pushed out the way. He turned around to see the girl, smiled at him, but she saw her head fall off her body. He looked at her shocked. They all looked where the blood trail was going, and he seen the creature standing there with bloody fingers holding something. He looked and said, ooh, she had a nice ear. This would definitely give me some power. He opened his mouth wide, unhinging his jaws and dropping it in, closing his jaw. He swallowed. You could see a weird aura appeared. This dark grayish aura appeared. He said, ooh, she had these type of gauntlets. It's a twice critical. He held his hand out and a red gauntlet appeared. It looked like a type of glove, but you could tell it was like a type of gauntlet. He looked at it. It looked just like Richard told me, but he said, but I do not like the colors. Red and orange. What's changed? He changed the color, making a gem in the outfit turn into a type of white. Arrow flavor turned black. The two horns of the pinches turned gray. He looked at us and he made much more better. He looked at the other children saying, I wonder which secret gears you guys got. But when I'm sensing, only a couple of you guys have secret gears. And 2 of you have the strong ones. Wait, he looked at a girl to the left. You have a strong secret gear too. And he looked at another girl. So do you. And he looked straight at Kiva. And so do you. But I'm very, very, very hungry. The woman that I ate, she wasn't good enough. All the kids' eyes widened when he heard the woman that he ate wasn't good enough. But you kids will give me power that I need to find my mother so I could get my answers. why he left me in that godforsaken place. But now, no hard feelings. And when you do die, your souls will go to heaven. Your kids are kids. They were innocence. But for now, die. He charged at each and every child, slaughtering and killing them. They try to protect each other. Some of the older kids try to protect them with their gears. Some receive gears of a dagger. Some would say gears of a spear. It's not the true line though, it's just to give you guys a heads up. Some forms of magic. But each child was killed and eaten. Their savior gear was taken. Until it was only Kiba, a girl, and a young boy. They looked at this creature with so much hatred. The young boy was holding on to the girl. These three kids hold savior gears. One holding savior gear of sword birth, and one holding savior gear of sword creation. And one child hold the savior gear of reflection. They looked at this creature with fear until the creature looked at them, saying, only you three are the last. The rest of these kids did their job well. But he looked at the boy and he said this. What is your name, boy? My name is Kiba. He looked at the girl. What is your name? Aria. He looked at the young boy. What is your name, young one? Jack. Well then, Kiba, Aria, and Jack, you die by my hands. You will take it to heaven. You will meet the person that gave you this accursed power. And ask him why. Why did he give you this power? He stood up and he charged at the boy. He reached his hand out about to stab him, but when he slammed his foot down, the ground cracked. He looked down, confused, until he realized he backed him into a cliffside, and he chuckled, saying, "God damn it." He jumped back. The cliffside cracked and shattered by the pressure that he slammed his foot down. Kiba grabbed the girl and the boy and held them close to them. But the creature reached out, trying to grab the girl. But the young boy, pushed out the way. Jack. He held out his mirror reflection, but his reflection was broken through. And he could hear from the creature saying, "It's not strong enough." He grabbed Jack and pulled him back up. Jack looked at the two kids, and he said, "Sorry." They all looked, seeing Jack's head being ripped off, and his secret gear being taken. They fell to the bottom of the cliff, unconscious. But this is where I'm going to stop in the video. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys don't, I apologize. If I sound like I'm breathing a lot, I had to talk close to the mic. I apologize. Goodbye.